This is a quick video on how to make sandwiches when you have more than one sandwich to make. What people like to do is to make all three of them and then put all three of them in the Turbo Chef, but that doesn't work out because the Turbo Chef is programmed, it's microwave and heat, and the program for sandwiches is done for one sandwich. So if you put 3 sandwiches in there, they're all going to be cold and they're not going to be done. So what you want to do is do a sandwich, put it in the Turbo Chef, start the second sandwich, and by then the first sandwich is ready to come out, take it off, put the second sandwich in, put it back in the Turbo Chef, and go like that. That way the equipment is always being used and you can get the orders out in no time. If you try and do them all 3 at a time, the oven's just sitting there empty, and then when you put them all 3 in, then you're standing there empty with nothing to do. So it works a lot better if you just make a sandwich, put it in the oven, make the second sandwich, take the first sandwich out, put the second sandwich in, and make the third sandwich, and by then the second sandwich is ready to come out. Put the third sandwich in the oven, take the second sandwich, cut it in half, wrap it, put it on a plate, whatever it is that you need to do, and that is the fastest and easiest way to do sandwiches. So I'm going to try and do a little bit of a video of that so that you can see it, but that's the general idea. Okay, let's see what we can do up front. Okay, you ready? Alrighty, here we go. We're going to make 3 sandwiches. So take your first sandwich, cut the bagel, put what needs to go on it. We're going to do a BLT, or rather actually a bacon and egg. There's bacon, egg, and cheese. Then get this down, put this directly in the oven. So that's in the oven. Turn it on. The oven's actually off right now for the night, but turn it on. And then start your next one. There's recipes up here if you're not sure what goes in it. So this one, we'll put some of those on. And we'll put an egg on. We'll put another piece of cheese. Now our oven is going off. So we're going to take the first sandwich off, put the second sandwich on, put this directly into the oven. Now we're going to fold this over, cut it in half, and then either put it on a plate for a customer for here, or wrap it up to go, depending on whether the ticket says for here or to go. We'll just wrap this up like that. Now we'll start our third one. So we'll just cut our bagel in half. And this one, we'll put some ham on, and some cheese on, although we normally be following our ticket. And now the oven is ready. It's beeping, so we can pull this one out. Put this one into the oven like that, start the oven. Now while that's going, we're going to cut this in half and then either put it on a plate or wrap it and have it ready to go. And about now, the oven's going off again. So it's continuous flow, you've always got something going. So we'll cut that in half and have it ready to go. And if you have an order for 3 and you make all 3 and put them on here, this will fit 3, but the time won't be right because the oven is timed for 1. So if you put 3 on, they're not going to heat it all the way, they're going to be cold. But the other problem is if you do 3 up, then you stand here making them and nothing's going on with the oven. And then you put them in the oven and you don't have anything to do, so there's a lot of wasted time. And there are times when we have a line of sandwiches and a row of tickets, so you need to be able to make the sandwiches fairly quickly. So that's how it's done. Just get into the rhythm of this, make a sandwich, put it in the oven, make the next sandwich, take the first sandwich out, and everything will be smooth. Okay? Thanks for your attention.